Hello and welcome to TEMP generation. This video is somehow special for me. I was thinking about making this video for a long time, and now I think I'm ready to tell you a different story. Not my usual review. This review is about conviction and the approval against all odds. So, as some of you guessed, I work with video and audio, of course. I prefer all kind of different audio manufacturers. I'm not biased, and I asked one employer to buy me HEG or Audio Technica for video editing room. And after couple days he bought Sony MDR-7506 and he left them on my table. On next day I look at this headphone and I think, what the f is this shit? Okay, I saw many radio DJs use them, but what the f is this shit? I didn't ask for some kind of crappy small uncomfortable headphones. Whatever, after some time I will buy better ones, I think then. Anyway, I sit down, look at this headphone and I see shitty packaging. I like that. I like when product don't spend money on packaging, but concentrates on main product. So I look at this headphone and think, what is this? In short, my expectations were really low. I was pissed off that this headphone is some kind of a rejected boy on a first date. Uncomfortable, bad sounding. I just take them in my hand and shake, and they all shaking and making plastic sound, and I shake them and think, what a piece of shit, abomination. Bertie Dynamic is big, and big in my understanding was good, and this is for losers. Whatever. So I put them on my head and think, okay, not so horrible, and just started working and forget about them. At the same time, in home studio I have a Bertie Dynamic, and I started to notice difference in some projects between more expensive Bertie Dynamic and Sony. So I was making one video, there was real acoustic music in background, and I was amazed how good Sony MDR-7506 reproduced the sound. I take them off my head, look at them and thought, what the f***, really? They are better than my $200 Bertie Dynamic or what? And I started to look at them differently. In the next day I woke up, went to work and listened to MDR-7506 and started to pay attention to sound signature and realize that they actually are really good. That they have a soul. They give me juicy sound. Then at home I continuous work on my project and I don't feel the same pleasure. And at that moment I realized that Sony MDR-7506 are worth my attention. Almost 2 years passed since then, in which my Bertie Dynamic died and Sony still giving me pleasant sound. Only thing what I like from the start is cable. I love twirly cable. Yes, first expectations were really bad. After time, Sony broke them. That in this case, first expectations are false. Actually, they are pretty well made. Headband is simple and good with some leather imitation, as you can see. Adjustable length and so on. All moving parts provide comfort for any head shape, even triangular. Then I started to appreciate that they are portable. Nothing wrong with that. Overall, I start to love build quality. And I thought that they are just perfect. Perfect in some way. And only after a year or so I noticed a big flaw. Just look at this. This is not my fault. As you can see, there is no knot, no nothing to stop wire from brute force cord detaching. Even some $10 Chinese headphones don't do shit like this. Sony, what the hell? And on both sides. If I accidentally stretch my headband, a chance are I will break my cable, so I will get no warranty, nothing. This is bullshit. But from bright side, it's nothing compared to Bertie Dynamic. That they started to give me distorted bass, so I guess that is better than problems with sounds. Oh yes, one more thing. Guys who have a Sony MDR-7506, please tell me, do you have a similar problem with wire or what? Or they all are loose like mine? Please leave a comment. As I mentioned, I like big headphones around my ears. For example, I love Beardy Dynamic DT series, comfort, for me that clamp is perfect and so on. And you think I will say that this is bullcrap, that this is too small and so on. But no, somehow, I really don't know how, but somehow I feel comfortable in Sony headphones. Yes, my ears are touching headphones, but actually I don't feel a discomfort. And if we compare them to Superlux 668B or similar, my ears don't get hot. And I must say, to me, they are comfortable enough to not complain. I'm used to them, and now I have no complaints at all. I know that you can buy bigger earbuds, but I hear that bigger earbuds may destroy some good things about these headphones. So, stock buds are good enough for me either. And this part is most important, at the same time most disgustable. Why? I don't make review about these headphones, because I don't know what too good to say about this headphone. Sound is not superb, and biggest problem is that bass is super boomy. In some situations all you hear is boom, but that's not the point. Point is that boomy bass in some cases give you a sound that feels what you expect when you listening a jazz quartet or something similar, when bass is resonating. And that is exactly what you expect when I'm listening to some live music. Correct words for that is that boomy bass is giving vital volume, that critical mass in right doses. And I will repeat, in some cases. For example, guitar sound for my Beardy Dynamic 770 not for me. Sony win-win. Got to go. I just love to work with live concerts with Sony MDR-7006. I think there is some kind of sacrifice, that in some cases that booming bass is blessing and in some are curse. I need to confess, I'm V-shaped sound signature lover, because I come from TEMP generation, and my generation is trend generation. For example, what I don't like about my Beardy Dynamic 770, that I don't feel that they have a soul, but Sony MDR-7506 have a soul. For me, it have a unique sound signature, and you will say that is bad. But no, so many professionals nowadays using these headphones. Actually, I can say this is like budget legend or something. And if you have this headphone, you can hear what other people are hearing and listen exact same experience that they intended to present to you. So very interesting thing, I guess. But yes, boomy bass. Not dirty boomy bass, but interesting boomy bass. For me, it's good for live music and acoustic music, etc. But not great for heavy electronic. For example, drum and bass. This headphone is not made for laying in bed and listening to dubstep with Justin Bonner. I think they are more for daily use of typical professionals. If that is a radio DJ or so on, they are good enough. So if you are into acoustic music, this is one of the headphones I suggest you to go and try. If you are really looking in hi-fi audiophile Nirvana of totally flat sound and so on, then forget about this. These have a boomy sound with boosted mids and other signatures, and with super bad soundstage. All sound is coming from one exact point. I think this title, Professional, explained that. But truth is out there, and that is that I love this headphone. They are not perfect, but there is something what make them worth to have for me. They are old like airs, and I can't recommend or don't recommend to you. This is one of the case what I suggest to go and listen. Many of people have this headphone, and I think you will have no problem to find someone who have a Sony MDR-7006. So yes, if I need to be an asshole, I need to say that Sony MDR is average, but with its own temper. In comparison with DT770, for my ear, Sony mids are with greater detail, and boomy bass come with big blast in some music works, and in some comes like big curse and destroy all sound. So, in sound quality conclusion, I must say it's mid boosted for professional work. That is the reason why some things are more clear to me. I really can recommend this headphone for professional work, if it is a monitoring or something else, even a cameraman or even a woman. But if you are into the hi-fi, really, buy some hi-fi shit, not professional headphones. Recommended for professionals. For me, Sony started from a bottom, and now it's on my head. Great headphones, Not worst, not best, just great. They are where they are. If you are field worker or need to buy some headphones in a bulk or just low on budget, think about Sony. They have a soul. They have a good qualities to be perfect work companion. If money not a problem, then you have more choices to choose, but definitely not a Sony MDR-7506. When I will find about ultimate headphones who are the best of the best, I will tell about it. But for now, I'm in quest for finding the best. If you want to listen to music in this headphone, then I can't recommend them, because they will sound good only for specific genre of music, and some music will sound bad. Better buy some hi-fi headphones who are oriented for hi-fi music experience. So yes friends, definitely write down what you have on mind. I like to read what you have on mind. Press that like button, that is my little happiness of the day, and subscribe. I will review and make a lot of videos about various things. There will be more videos about headphones and even loudspeakers. Some computer hardware, so stay with me my friends. I wish you a good day. Bye bye.